Alrighty. Shalom, Israel. I'm going to start by giving all glory and the praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and the brother I'm for down in Tempe, Florida, from the camp prophets of Babylon. Come with another quick hit through the spirit power by YAHAWASHI. Lord wanted to edify and feed the sheep. Devil honor said I was an apostle, great millstone, teacher well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who are pushing his work and true sincerity to the scattered abroad. Alright, and I want to go into a lesson. Alright, just touching up on this topic. Alright, recently down here in Florida, which we are stationed. Alright, we had this Hurricane Milton, alright, come through. And, it left a few things, destroyed. Alright, it left a few things flooded. Alright, and, there was a lot going on in this time, man. After the recent hurricane that we had with Helene, if I'm pronouncing that right. Alright, which these two hurricanes that came back to back. In the midst of them, you had during the midst of Milton, or there was tornadoes, man, that did more damage, I would say, than the actual hurricane itself. All right, but speaking on this topic, man, all right, was the spirit on me to just bring it out because these things as is going on upon the earth right now. All right, it's going to lead to just things getting worse. All right, as we see today, food shortages, power outages, crime, violence, death and destruction, man. And now these are things and signs that the Lord said he was going to send upon this place. All right, before he visited, man. Okay, before YAHAWASHI get ready to visit this place, there was going to be these things accumulating, rather it be on the hands of our enemy, Esau, Edom. All right, or through the spirit of how the Lord set it up. So I can let this plane go by. But yeah, all right, because the Lord said, measure the times times diligently in itself. All right, and how we do that through these scriptures, man. Okay, we're measuring it through the spirit, man. You're seeing these things going on according to prophecy. You see, right now we're seeing that, as the scripture says in 2 Ezra chapter 16, and evil shall grow. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, and we're going to see more and more of evil things happening upon this earth. All right, you have this devil Esau, all right, planning, part of his wicked works within these hurricanes and etc., man. But all these are done ultimately through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, man. All right, so just want to go ahead and get into it, man, because in the midst of these things, man, the Lord protected his men. Okay, and we believe and we pray and we hope that we be able to elect, all right, to make it out of this whole hellhole, all in all right, in itself, man. All right, but the Lord protected brothers, all right, down here, man. So, it's only right to go into it. And I'm gonna title this lesson: Hurricane Milton's wrath leaves Florida. Okay, whatever comes to spirit to put it there, but that's what we're gonna go with. All right. So Hurricane Milton's wrath leaves Florida sudden. All right. But I want to touch up on this right here. Going into the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, reading verse 2. It says, "It is better to go into the house of mourning than to go into the house of feasting. For what it is the end, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart." All right, and you have it where you got a lot of people during these hurricanes were doing, foolish things, man, that end up leading to taking their life or leading them to be, badly injured. You see, a lot of folly that was going on. A lot of people was partying. A lot of people was, as they said, evacuating. All right, but some people were even coming back to the where it was, giving them the warning to evacuate, and they ended up getting caught up in, those levels of water rising, man. Okay, but as it says, it is better to go into the house of mourning, because if you're in the house of mourning, you're seeing, all right, through the spirit probably by YAHAWASHI, that the Lord is jacking this place up, man, and you're gonna pray and hope for the mercy that you're gonna, pray and hope for that the Lord have mercy upon you, man. All right, because when these things come down heavy, all right, it's either you got Yahawah Ba'Shem Shai, and you've been serving Yahawah Ba'Shem Shai, he's gonna protect you, or you're gonna be in a case of, you don't have Yahawah Ba'Shem Shai, and you over here, serving, JC, you're gonna get caught up in these tragic, destructions, man. You see, but the difference is that in the house of mourning, you're gonna be mourning. All right, you're gonna be in a state of mourning. All right, you're gonna be staying pleading out. All right, and need for help. Okay, but in this generation, people are in the house of feasting, right? Which partying. All right, living it up. Not paying any mind to these catastrophic judgments that's just going out, man. Leading to being a victim. Okay, being one that getting caught up by these judgments that's going out, man. All right, and that's the mindset of these people today in the house of feasting, right? But jumping down, it says, jumping down to verse 4, it says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. See, so if you was have a little bit of understanding, all right, you got this wisdom and knowledge, you gonna know what type of spirit to be in, man. All right, the spirit gonna be on you to know what to be what aware, circumspect, okay, in a state of fear, man, which is mourning. All right, but it says, but the heart of the fools, all right, it says, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth, and you have it where Esau's stirring up things, all right, ultimately to lead to come down with that great wrath, man. And the people that's in the house of mirth are going to ultimately be taken, all right, by these sudden things that are going to come upon this place. And ultimately, the Lord said, in thy security, all right, where you secure when you think you good, all right, sudden wrath is going to come, man, all right. And with this hurricane, all right, that came, Milton, like a lot of people was still in their house and chilling, and whoever it was got hit by that hurricane bad was set for that point of time, man. You see, because a lot of people are in the mindset of, how should I put it, prideful, man, for lack of better words, prideful Americans. These people can care less of what's being really brought to their attention, especially through these words through the spirit prayer about Shemel Shah that brother's been putting out. Seek the Lord in truth and sincerity before you get caught up in certain judgments like this, man. Last told of a hurricane that came, Helene, it hit over there in, if I'm not mistaken, in Carolina. All right, can't remember which part, but over there it took thousands of lives, or hundreds of lives, I should say. You see, and we know that according to the scriptures, the Lord killed and He maketh alive, man. Okay, and even the scriptures say, all right, for those that are not seeking the Lord, okay, let them be put to death, man. All right. So you have it where there's people who are moving in the state of being fools in these times, man. All right, you'll be a fool to not that this place is about to be visited, man. All right, but Yahawah Ba'Shem Shai and judgments to come, and it's going to get worse and worse, But a lot of these people are they despise that warning, okay, and they do as they please. Okay, they do what they want. They do as that will spirit. You see, so they'll be in the house of mirth, and then that's instead of being in the house of mourning. Okay, which that leads to people being put to death, man. All right, because what the Lord said was sin. He said, Psalms chapter 83, verse 15. It says, "So persecute them with thy tempest," which is going into that storm. Okay, a strong wind, and make them afraid with thy storm. So, hey, if these things, of a warning ain't good enough, you're gonna learn this way, man. You see, because the Lord sent His men out to warn, all right, to tell them, what the deal is, and you'll have it where people wouldn't take heed. It's speaking to really so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American men. They wouldn't take heed. They'll continue to do what they're doing and be taken, all right, by the judgment that comes. You see, just like at the time of Noah, where they were given marriage, drinking, and spirit of mirth, all right, until that ark was closed, okay, and no one could enter, and there when came sorrow and mourning, and the spirit of mirth fled. You see, because then there was accumulation up to leading to that first death, man. You see, and those same spirits back then, who are in that same mindset, are here today, and that same reoccurring of these judgments is going out, man. All right, and leading up to those nuclear missiles, okay. But it says Psalms 83 verse 15, and Salaki, bear with me. It says, so persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. You see, and the Lord will do that, all right, with these hurricanes, all right, with these tornadoes. Tornado. I said tornado, but tornado. I seen a video of it ripping through a certain area, part of Florida, and it was doing more damage because it was more pinpointed of more of a direct hit than compared to a widespread of a hurricane. It's not really like pinpointed. You got the tornado is like really more set on the ground. You can see it spinning, but a hurricane is more broadly, just swirling. So you have it where these tornadoes, man, they hitting they hitting certain points, for lack of better words, the word I want to use. So the Lord will judge you, man. The Lord will jack people up by doing that. It says, I even use this right here. It's Isaiah chapter 29 verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord YAHAWASHI of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, in the flame of devouring fire. So Lord, show you multiple ways of how He can use these elements, or use these these certain things, all right, to take you out, all right, to show that wrath, man, all right. And the scripture says you don't want to be in you don't want to be in the hands of YAHAWASHI, okay, when He's sending out these judgments, man. Okay, the Lord is to be feared. He's very terrifying. Okay, and when He sends these judgments, all right, they are very gruesome. Okay, they're very terrifying, man. All right. Let me see. Another thing that the Lord will use, all right, in a time like this, all right, which is, it goes into all right, the Spirit's created for vengeance, man. I seen a beloved brother, BARAK, posted it up, a video. I believe he did a video on it, going into these crocodiles or these alligators who entered a person's home, man, or they found it in their home, and then the crocodile or the alligator was, in that mug waiting, man. He was in there waiting, like when you come home, he there, And then those be the spirits that be created for vengeance. You got certain animals and certain creatures that being, set up to appease the wrath of YAHAWASHI. You see, during these, catastrophic times. Okay, let me grab that in Isaiah. Isaiah. Let me see. It's like not Isaiah. Give me 1 second. Ecclesiastes chapter 39 verse 28. That's what I'm gonna grab. Let me grab that right quick. It should pop up right now. All right, here we go. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 39, starting at verse 28. And it reads, it says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. And in the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. So in a time of like destruction, all right, these spirits that are put on these animals of vengeance, all right, comes to being put in act. You know, like a light switch, man. Okay, and you turn it on, it's on. You know, and these that spirit of vengeance just hops on an animal, or it set off an animal, and it does its job, man, which is gonna appease the wrath, okay, of YAHAWASHI, the power that sent them, man. All right, which you have where these animals either ripping an individual apart in the depths of some water, or you have it where you got piranhas sweeping throughout a whole house. You know, you got a grizzly bear that'll claw you out your face. You know, all sorts of different type of judgments takes place when the Lord sends forth these animals to appease the wrath, man. You see, so these are another instruments of destruction that the Lord will use, man. You see, it says verse 29. It says teeth. It's like verse 29. It says fire and hail and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance. And right now you see, power is out. Some people, all right, have it where, water's flooded their whole house, so their food's gone. Their house is completely taken away, filled with water. All right, their vehicle is completely destroyed. These things have led to where people are starving. And it's a blessing, man. Call it BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, because brothers are still able to throw up some food and throw some food on the grill, or still make a way of to be able to eat, man. Okay, some brothers still got power, some brothers are out with power, but still have other benefits of things. So we still kick it, man, and we give all glory and praise to YAHAWASHI outside. But you have other people who have a whole tree in their whole house, man. They done had the whole roof taken off. The whole outside is destroyed. The vehicles are destroyed. And the Lord have what brothers to use their vehicles. The list goes on, man. But this comes with the serving YAHAWASHI outside, man. The Lord will look out. You see, it says verse 5 or verse 29, reading again, fire and hail and famine and death, all these are created for vengeance. So if you don't have YAHAWASHI outside, all right, these things will be used, created for vengeance, man. And it continues, verse 30 says, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. So this is a certain things the Lord used to punish the wicked, all right, to destruction, man. And I believe a snake is one of the snakes is called a water moccasin. If I'm pronouncing that right, correct me if I'm wrong. It's called a water moccasin. All right, and it's a snake. It's a water. It lives in the water. It moves out through the water and land. But it's a real venomous snake. It's a real. If it gets you, it gets you. But that's here in Florida. You see, you got plenty of these venomous animals. Down here, man, in Florida, which the Lord can put His spirit of creative vengeance on them. You see, people was in these waters and canoes, swimming through all these waters, and that was flooded, you know, not knowing what was in that water. And the water wasn't just clear, all right? It was muddy, dirty, you know, the list goes on, all right? And ain't gonna make this too long, just, you know, straight to the point. It says, verse 31, it says, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth. So these animals, these spirits creative avengers, all right, are ready to appease, all right, the wrath of YAHAWASHI. They don't go when need is. So when need is, when Lord ready to, you know, ready to make something happen like that, boom, that you know, that action is going to take place. It says, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. All right, so they're gonna do what is told. They're not gonna disobey. All right, YAHAWASHI, man. You know, nah, they're gonna do what's told, man. Okay. So let me grab one more scripture. I'm gonna close it out with this. All right, going into the book of Isaiah. It's like about the dog in the back. All right, getting straight to the point. Let me see. Isaiah. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 13. Okay, getting the point, it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Right? There's a lot of people that's hungry right now, man. You know? But the Lord said, my servant shall eat. So the Lord still make a way for us to eat. Make a way for us to, you know, still be able to be kicking and thriving, man. All right. It says, but ye shall be hungry. And there's going to be, there's, you know, a lot of people, once again, without no access to no food, no nothing. Okay. And they're hungry. It says, behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed, right? And we rejoicing because what? The Lord is jacking this place up one way or another, man. Whether it be through, you know, how the Lord set it up, you know, naturally, or even if on the left hand side of Esau, you know, doing whatever he does on his on the left hand side. At the end of the day, this place is going down, man, and we rejoice, man, because more and more this place is going to lose. It's structure, okay, it's power and etc. Okay, and the Lord making a way where we still got, you know, we got water, we good. You know, that's where we give all glory and praise to YAHAWASHI, because these people are going to be in a state of shame because they dwell in a what's the word? They trust in the system, okay. They dwell and trust and hope in this current system. All right, and we trust in YAHAWASHI. Okay. It says, verse 14, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Yeah, once again, you know, these people, you know, oh, they losing this, they lost that. These people are crying. These people are in a state of fear. They terrified. I was watching a video that was posted of Eve. Said she got 7 kids. She don't know what to do. She crying. She on live. She's terrified. You know, all these certain things. You know, where, you know, Lord have it where us brothers, men, you know, through the Spirit, called by YAHAWASHI, He given us this wisdom, understanding, knowledge, all right, to give us the stableness in the mind, as proceeding to Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be stability at times, and the strength of salvation and fear of the Lord is His treasure. You see, so this is the outcase. This is the outcome of, you know, these individuals who are not serving YAHAWASHI, and this is the outcome for us that who are serving YAHAWASHI, that is, you know, protected, man, through the Spirit. All right, one's gonna be crying, and one's gonna be rejoicing. Bringing it back to where I brought it out. All right, right? Being in a state of feasting and being in a state of mourning. Okay, the ones that mourn are going to be protected. The ones that are in the state of feasting, the mirth, are going to be caught up in destruction. You see? But that was in my spirit to bring it out low when it's at a final. Go ahead and close it out by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Once again, double honor to that I was an apostle, great Milton. We teach you one to next time I say shalom.